Hello guys, and welcome to my second official Let's Play. Once again I'm gonna Let's Play Fallen Enchantress Legendary Heroes. Hopefully this Let's Play will be more interesting than the last Let's Play that I made. The last Let's Play was quite short, it lasted only about 5 hours. Additionally, it wasn't very challenging. In order to make this one a little bit more exciting, I've designed a new faction that is a lot weaker and a lot less aggressive than the faction that I played with in the previous Let's Play. So let me just show you the faction that I made. It's based on the Tarthan race, which means that armies get a bonus when they are they have only 3 units or less. Additionally, units will have the double strike ability, which means that they can strike twice in the same combat row at the expense of some accuracy. The sovereign is Lady Lisidia, who is noble, which means that there is less unrest in all cities. She will level up immediately when the game starts. She also gets extra experience. She is, however, scarred, which means that she heals only 1 hit point per season. This cannot be enhanced. I've tested this in a test game that I played by special spells, such as, for example, regeneration. It cannot be enhanced also with special items. So she's gonna be quite vulnerable and will recuperate quite slowly. She will, however, be able to cast heal on herself as well. She will also be able to cast inspiration, just to boost the research in the beginning of the game. I've chosen for water magic instead of earth magic because I didn't want to have the enchanted hammers city and enchantment, which I think is a very a way too typical strategy to employ in a game in a playthrough of this game. All right, the Kingdom of Worn is a race of enchanters, which means that they get some special staffs. They also get the Scrying Pool City improvement, which gives City an extra essence, so that I can give cities an extra enchantment. They also have the Bazaar City improvement, which reduces unit rush cost and increases the amount of money that the city produces when it is producing wealth. It also unlocks the War Horse, which boosts the attack of the units that use the War Horse. When I research Chainmail, I will instead get light plate mail. Units will be better armored but have lower initiative. Units will be lucky, which means that they get higher accuracy and higher dodge. Wanderlust unlocks special armor, which adds fire protection. It also unlocks quest maps and special longswords with 2 counterattacks and a small initiative bonus. The faction will be, or the units of the faction rather, will be vulnerable to magic, so minus 20% spell resistance. Right. And I already talked about this, the special armor with fire resistance, light plate mail, quest maps, war horses, a few special staves, and 2 special blades with 2 counterattacks per round. And then there are the city improvements, the bazaar, and the scrying pool. Additionally, I also spent a point giving a fire staff to my sovereign, just so she has some kind of a useful ranged attack. It does reduce her initiative though, so she will not get a turn as often as my other units. But alright, I've already played a game with this faction once, just a small test game. It was quite challenging, so I'm gonna use basically the same settings. Production pace, last Let's Play I used the fast setting. This time I'm gonna use the default setting. World size, previous Let's Play I used tiny, this time a bit bigger, medium. The rest of the settings I'll leave to the default values. A medium map in the game. The game recommends 46 players for such a map. So I will add 5 opponents. They'll be challenging just like last time. I've deactivated the spell of making because I think it's kind of a boring way to win. I will try, if I'm in the opportunity, to complete the master quests. I might also try diplomatic or conquest. It really depends on how the game will go. But spell of making will not be a way to win the game. So that's basically it. I'll click the play button and let the game generate a map. And I'm gonna stop talking because the recording does not really work all that well while the game is calculating. So see you guys in a bit. Alright, there we are. Basic begin screen, nothing new here. Except for a cursor that doesn't... Alright, and I've already thought about what class I want my sovereign to be. A commander, which means that I can boost my armies pretty well, and I can also increase the economy in a particular city. So yeah, I'm gonna choose the commander. Right. Now, last time when I played with this faction, I was really in a corner of the map, and I hadn't really a good way to expand. It looks like that might be the case now again, which is good because last time was a good, exciting game. And I think I'll settle right here. There's not really any benefit in going anywhere else. I don't think so. Settle. Alright, we've settled our kingdom. And our capital's named Eremigus. No. As usual, I'm gonna spend a little time making the name a little bit better pronounceable. Amui. Rather. That's rather nice. That is very nice. Inspiration or meditation? What is our mana production? 2. Well, 3 is not really gonna be that interesting. So I'll start with inspiration and I'll build the scrying pool, which gives me another slot for an enchantment. And then I'll cast meditation just so that I get... at that point I think I'll get 2 mana per turn, because I should get 1 mana per essence. And I'll have 2 essence at that point. So, let's go there. Oh, right, we need a bit of research. Because I want the workshop very early on in the game, I'll research that one first. What else can we build, though? Let's start with the scrying pool. I also want a merchant relatively soon. Last time I had really trouble getting my economy up there. It was really... Money was a big problem then. Clerk, reduce unrest, sure, why not? And that will do for now. By the way, as soon as the city hits level 2, I'm gonna build pioneers, probably just to expand. So this queue is just to set up the to give the city something to do, but likely it's gonna be interrupted. Alright, a bit of protection, and I think that will be my first turn. So nice and easy. Alright, you can build a few things. That's gonna be a while. We need to research shard harvesting to build. What can we build? An altar or a shrine or something like that. Right, I'm gonna go back first and grab these items. Who knows? It might be something valuable. I think there are mountains all the way over here, but there are a few rock spiders here, so I might as well take them out, level up my my sovereign. Right, that's quick. Ooh, they're weak. Still. Gonna risk an attack of those two guys. +1 initiative, sure, that's useful. Might mobs, might's army. By the way, I'm playing version 1.30 of this game, and I don't think it's really stable. It's only been out for like a week, so I will quick save very often, and hopefully this game won't crash too much. Although the test game that I played crashed quite often, so yeah, I cannot really rely on this game at the moment. It's still fun to play, but it is quite less. Yeah, well, you should really keep the autosave turned on. I don't use autosave. Some previous version of the game crashed a lot because of the autosave. Right, let's take a look. Rock spiderling. These are not poisonous. They're mummies. Are poisonous, but they don't have any mummies yet, so that's good. We have a clay pit here. That's excellent. It's gonna be a while though before the city expands that far. Level up in that particular group of enemies. Right, battle. They're just weak, so there shouldn't be any problem. Right, now these guys are getting swarmed by the enemy, which is not good. Swarming means surrounding an enemy, and they get a bonus for doing that. The enemy, I mean. So, yeah, I should try to get them out of that predicament. I'll move them over there, I think. Quite a bit out of their way. Damn it. 3 to 6 damage. So the Sovereign is very likely to kill them with the ranged attack. So let's start on that side. Right, my militia have got a turn now. I'll just move them over here and attack this one. Now they become the target of the swarm attacks. But they have a little bit more hit points, so that's not a problem. These units use spears or staves. Spears, I think. And that gives them the Impale ability, which allows them to not only attack the unit that they're next to, but also the unit right behind them, that unit. So, as you can see, maybe not, but by selecting this unit also gets selected or hit. So I'm gonna use that attack, and that gives me 2 attacks for the price of 1. So very cool. And only 1 is left. So, a little bit of experience and a bit of loot. Alright, that's nice. Scrying pool will be finished next turn, which is good. Alright, now we get an extra slot, which we are going to use to enchantment. And indeed, now we get 2 mana from our cities and 2 mana from our hero. So, things are going well. And our first technology has been researched. This gives us the workshop and the garden. But we also want to study, because research is very important to this particular faction, so we do want to study. I'll probably make rather a conclave too, because, well, research is basically... research is definitely going to be the most important aspect of this particular faction. Speak of the devil. A conclave. Yeah. Town could be useful. What is the food? 5. That would be a good town. But we'll get plenty of towns, I think. Not so many conclaves. The earlier we get it, the better we can research things. We might be able to take them, even though we are a bit wounded. But I'm gonna explore a little bit further first, just to see what's in this corner of the map. Also, these mites have moved quite a far bit away from their spawn point, which is interesting. Alright, we have a merchant, which should give us a bit more income. But I don't see anything. Oh, right, it's only like 0.1 income that it has been increased to. So that's a bit unfortunate, but no matter. 0.1 is 0.1. Yeah, I'm gonna move 1 step further. Alright, we might be able to... well, we are definitely able to settle here. Question is that worth it? These guys are pretty weak, so I might attack them first. Alright, another technology done. No, I don't think so. Let's get the shard harvesting, just so we can grab the water shard. That's right there. Right. Let's go and attack. They cannot reach me at the moment, and my troops are far away from each other, so I'll move them a little bit closer, but do nothing else. There's no ranged units at all in this combat. This is exactly why I gave my sovereign ranged weapon, just so that I will be able to pepper down enemies at a distance. Alright, so we get 2 turns in a row, so we should make use of that. I'll move over there, use the crushing blow. Now it's unfortunate, that we don't... We have the impale ability, but we cannot get to any position where they are lined up, so we'll just attack. Ah, and now we killed them. Let's use the double strike. You can combine this with the ranged attacks, so that's pretty nice. This might even kill them, but it doesn't. That's fine. Great. We got a level up, which we really want, because I want the healer ability. This will increase the effectiveness of my army, because I don't need to heal as long in between battles. So yeah, that's usually the ability that I pick first for any of my heroes. We got a monument. Now it's working on a clerk. Should get a garden and a workshop too. Yeah. Workshop. Gardens should not be... I should not wait too long with the garden, just so that the city can keep growing. Although we are gonna build a pioneer at some point, so that will reduce the population in the city anyway. But I'll queue those things up just so that I don't forget them. Right, here's a little plain, so next turn I'll be able to attack the others. Alright, nice expansion in that direction. Hopefully I'll soon be able to harvest the clay quarry, or the clay pit. Right, we should win this. They have a lot more units, but we are quite a bit stronger. And this is the perfect opportunity again to use the impale ability. We should deal approximately 10 damage to both groups. Let me see. Yeah, that's about right. Let's reduce this group, I think. Yeah, right. That's nice. If we were to attack now, we would deal approximately 10 damage also. That would not kill them, but I'm gonna use the double strike, I think. Just, although, no, that doesn't really matter. The hit chance is now about 50%, so I might as well attack once with normal attack. As the accuracy of my units increases, it might become worthwhile to use the double strike ability. Let's just kill them. They don't do much damage at all. Right, you finish off that one. Very good. And we are done. Right, next time we'll find out what's in their particular lair. Yeah, in the meantime I don't really have anything to do, so let's do that. Ah, right. Nice. I'll switch to the warfare tree now, I think. Training yard, sure. Just to... oh, they spawned another army. That's a very weak army, so that's not a problem. Spear. Not too bad. A spear. I'm not going to equip it, of course, because my unit will be using ranged attacks throughout the game. Right, so, let's do this combat and then I'll end this episode. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Not a problem. Alright, thank you guys for watching and see you next time.